Hello guys, welcome back to the software testing tips and tricks channel. So in this video we'll say how you can use XPath with Puppeteer. So mostly with Puppeteer we use CSS selectors by default, and um, sometimes what happens is if you are more comfortable with XPath rather than CSS selector, or sometimes you are not able to find the element with CSS selector, so you will go to XPath. So in this case you can use XPath with Puppeteer as well. So Puppeteer provides two different APIs to evaluate XPath. So when you go to page class and if you see $x, so we have this one. So we have already used this in our previous videos, like where Amazon search product search automation I have wrote. So in this video I have already used this page.xpath. Even in previous video we have used that but didn't focus much. So page.xpath, here you need to give xpath. So expression is your xpath, and it returns the array of matches. Like if your xpath matches more than one element, it gives you the array of 10 elements. If it is for example matches to 10 elements, so this is how you can use that. So it will return array, and you can use that array like array x that we will see like how you can use that. So this is one method where like actually you can get the xpath page.x and you can give xpath. Other method is dot wait for element. So wait for element we have already seen for CSS selector. Same way we have one method or API which waits for the XPath. So here you need to give XPath. So XPath is the string, like whatever XPath you want to give, and you have some options also you can provide, like visible true or visible false, hidden true. So sometimes like this hidden is like wait for element not to found in DOM. So sometimes you want like this element should not be present there. So hidden true you can use there in options. And also provide the timeout. Default timeout is 30 seconds, so it is more sometimes. So you can provide like whatever is comfortable for your use case. So this will also return something. So it returns the element handle. So it returns null if it didn't find or resolve this expression. So if it didn't find xpath, it returns a null. But if it is hidden true and it is find xpath, then other way around it returns the null. So you can match the null, like if it is returning null, you can return true or false based on your use case. So this way you can actually handle the uh, check with wait for xpath, like if it is there or not, if xpath is present or not. So let's see in the code how we have used that. So once you go to the our previous example of basement product search that we already used. So here I have used one xpath because it was not possible with the CSS selector. So here we have added $x and wait for XPath. So this was the next was our select $x product links here. So product links was our XPath. So this was the XPath I we have written. Others are CSS selector, you can see. So this I have used to be as the XPath. So when I wait for this XPath, so it will wait till the XPath appears. Then I am getting that XPath. So here also you can get that, but if it didn't match, it resolves null. Here it will give the array. So I am getting multiple links. So I got product links. So there are 10 products, right? So with this medium color based text normal, I am getting multiple. So I am choosing third one. So if it is array 0 1 2, so it is third product, I am clicking on that and then waiting for the sum selector. So this is how you can use that. So let's try running this code. So I have already created one video to understand all the steps if you are new to Puppeteer. So you can check out in the channel, and please consider subscribing this channel if you are a QA, and share this channel. So I am running this now. So let's do npm test. So it will open amazon.com, search for mobile phones, go to second page and clicks on third product and it checks like if it is there or not. So this is how it got run. So we got pass and this is it got print like here we have adding log what was the title of that product. So that is getting print here. So this is how you can use XPath with Puppeteer as well. So mostly when I started my journey, I started with Selenium only. So I have created one video on how to write XPath and how you can use different functions of XPath. So please consider this video and uh, feel free to ask any question in the comment if you have. Thank you guys. Also follow me on social media. So I have added link in the description. Thank you.